Big win on the road for the Clippers. And now our story continues tonight in downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers look to start the season 3-0 for the first time since 2017. Some misfires there.
It's either going to be one or two, okay? Either going to be one or two.
I do want to point out his nice lob inside to DeAndre. He's played well in his first couple of ball games.
Of course he has.
Booker comes from behind, knocks the ball free. Doesn't have numbers, doesn't seem to care, and it doesn't matter. 7-0 start here for Phoenix. First quarter, Booker and his hard place misses, gets the rebound. And Bridges doing work inside. Swimming with the Sharks, able to lay it in. About that game that stood out, at least to Monty Williams, but he didn't want to say much about it. How about 36 free throws attempted by the Blazers in that game?
Yeah.
Booker below the foul line, connects. Post. Draws a double team. Shot clock now deep. Morris mid-range, it's good. In the paint. Paul at the foul line. Back to Booker. Johnson for three. It's good.
And hurt his hip. He was questionable about playing in this game, but you see he's healthy and well, knocking down that three.
Morris just takes his time, gets into the paint. Booker loves the mid-range. Exhibit A, Your Honor, as he knocks it down. Up the Clippers here, 16-8. Phoenix 7 of 12 from the field. The Clippers just 3 for 11. Johnson, quick catch and shoot in the corner, and he 19-10. Suns out in front. They jump down to an 11-0 lead. Booker shows off the handles, the drive, the power, and the finesse. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think part of it comes with struggling early in his career as he knocks down a three. No struggles.
I think to your point, Jamie, re-emphasize that. That's how your mentality has to be if Kawhi's on the court or not. And there we go.
What Paul George was doing a couple of weeks ago was just deflecting, and he's like, look, I know there's going to be people asking whose team is it. He was being very clear. Look, I'm not here for that. As Bridges quarter points. Torrey Craig has entered the stage as well. Payne. 5 to shoot. Giant strides down the lane. High off the window, no. And a lot of credit to Mr. Big Shot. Chauncey Billups doing a wonderful job on the sideline. He's got defensive-minded players. Wall sheds a defender down the lane. And light
philosophy behind the good hands by Covington right there.
28-15. Clippers trail. It's been all Phoenix here. Payne inside. He was certainly a Payne. Huge shot in the playoffs back in 2019. Forever a favorite for the Clippers. Landale down the lane, a graceful glide.
Get some rest on the bench.
1 out of 2 for Payne. Clippers have time. Batum crosses half court. The heave ahead of the horn. Got it! Batum!
Suns team, and see the pass inside the Landale. Phoenix Suns only top 5 team, both in.
Shamet baseline drive. Lee, the floater, it's good.
Cracked a lot of the defense that sits below, and Damian Lee does what he does well, which is dive to the basket.
Man gets below the foul line. Pretty jump of continuity offensively. Give credit to the Suns. Of course, there shouldn't be any continuity offensively. These guys have not played together. Wall down the lane, counted on a foul.
That was smart from Mike Brown's perspective, too, to try to influence and impact the game that way, knowing you didn't have that primary ball handler. Speaking of which, again, it's right.
Jackson, tailgated by Shamet, bounces back to Zoo, fumbles, recovers, bounces to Man up high, and he Landale dives into the paint. Shamet comes up, open for 3, lets it fly, book it for Land.
For the smaller guys that knocked away just like they did on that possession. Good defense that time by the Clips.
Leonard back the other way from the line to the lane, bouncing into defenders, counted on a foul.
Stuff where you can control yourself. That's just a lack of concentration on the part of the players of the Clippers. You can negate that.
Swing pass from Bridges to Craig.
Turn the ball over.
Morris hesitates. Hesitation, the best defender in the NBA. Ball fake around an airborne Eaton. And he picked up by a backpedaling Bridges in transition. Crosses him over. Down the lane. Strong drive to the rim. And he juggles. Ayton recovers with 3 to shoot. Leonard takes it away. Ahead to Powell with Craig to beat and punches it in. You tied the shoes or whatever. That's how you tied your shoes, you were telling us.
No. 8 is tall.
Of 19. Booker with a couple of those. He's walled off on the baseline. Able to recover. Gives it to Payne for 3. That's the 8th triple for Phoenix. Second quarter they have not led. It has been an onslaught for Phoenix. Payne, seductive ball fake. Gets Wall to bite. Floats it up to Ayton. Makes the... And it has been kind of a microcosm of the Clippers here tonight. Morris back to Leonard. Down the lane, calls his own number this time and says enough is enough.
He's light up from up here, but sometimes ugly can be good, and that ugly possession resulted in 2, but you give it right back.
Booker knocks it in. Paul with 6 to shoot and under a minute to play in the first half. Bridges for 3.
My theory in the middle of the lane.
Mentioned it back of the first half. Clippers last year, 5 20-point comebacks, most in the league by a lot. Spins and then deals it back outside to George. 9 to shoot for Wall, a deep 3. When he referenced the ball, there's Marcus Morris Sr. with a rebound, and now Wall, as if he shot out of a cannon, down the lane and down the hatch. Bridges, Booker, sidesteps Leonard for the 3. It's good. A crew that has been together for a few seasons now. George plays a little peekaboo. Not the best look there for the Clippers. Essentially a turnover. Bridges back the other way. Denied and then collected.
Finished through that contact.
Leonard's played 14 minutes for what it's worth. Covington alone for 3. Book it.
End up getting that 3-point shot in the corner.
Booker. That irk him when they become turnovers. Yep. Clippers choking down a canary feathers here to bring it back the other way. George wants a whistle, lagging behind defensively as Booker attacks in transition off the window and in. We've seen 50-0, 86-72.
You could have kept that. You really could have kept that in your back pocket.
Kennard down the lane and for 3. Craig keeps the possession alive. Payne, a contested 15-footer. It is good. But he cannot shed the defensive Landry Shamet. Powell, strong drive off the window.
Yes.
Nice finish by Avita. Swap turnovers. The Suns have some pennies in the piggy bank, however, for a potential rainy day. The Clippers do not. Johnson, the runner, is good. They have 5 turnovers already in the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds of the fourth quarter. They have been lucky to have the lead stay where it is. It's not going to be there. Leonard draws the attention. Now singly covered by Shamet. Swing it to Morris for 3. It's good. As far as scoring goes, 7 apiece. Morris. I'll tell you what, that's 20 for
big body in the lane. Can the Clippers get this lead to 7 by 3-minute mark?
Shamet. We talked with Monty Williams before the ball game about how do you deal with it. He said, we don't even think about it. We don't talk about the fact that the Clippers are coming off of a back-to-back. Do you feel that this day and age? I'm just asking. I'm not making excuses.
Oh, yeah, no.
Phoenix has played a terrific ball game. The Clippers have just been out of sync really all night long. Wall looked like it might have been 7 to shoot. Chris Paul well aware. Here in downtown Los Angeles, a Suns team that won 64 games last year. Wall for 3, it's good. 101-288. A good brand of team basketball here for Phoenix. 8 double clutcher. Hangs on the rim, triples home. He's going to punch that Foster's right out of your hand. He's going to tell you what's up. They're mean.
You need to get out more, bro. Early in the year, you can utilize this and say, listen, it's early. This is our first back-to-back game. Okay, we should be ready to go, ready to play.
Moses Brown out there for the first time as a Clipper.
Jason out there getting some burn coming off a tough rookie year.
Messed up his ankle right before training camp was official to begin, and that is will fall to 2-1. Clippers head out on the road Tuesday, Thursday. They will be in Oklahoma City to take on a scrappy Thunder squad. Devin Booker leads the way for the Suns with 35. Final score, 112-95 Suns over the Clippers.